Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. If you follow daily, yesterday I didn't do a knife of the day because, man, it's board week and we have new board folks and I just got really rushed on work early in the morning. And so I didn't do one. I apologize if you're one of the daily ones. I really appreciate you. When I do that every now and then, please go to the playlist and check out some of the knives that you haven't had a chance to check out before. But let's talk about this knife, knife of the day. A couple of things I want to talk about. Usually I do this after I do the knife. So for those of you, I apologize. I'll try not to make this long. We've been doing this for over a year. Over like 360 posts. So we're getting close to the end of my collection. I have a bunch of case knives, and those aren't easy because I don't have a lot of information. And they don't give me a lot of information. But we're going to go through the case knives. Also, 3 new Spydercos will be coming my way probably early next week. 1 is brand new, 2 are very exciting variations of a knife. The one that's brand new, I've been waiting for that for a long time. So that'll be a very good knife. 3 days. I think what I'm going to do is, I have a playlist of pocket dump deconstructions. I think on this channel, as I get closer to the end of my collections, I mean, it wasn't going to go forever, right? I have a big collection, but not a forever collection. So what I'll probably start doing is my pocket dumps. I've been kind of reconsidering my pocket dumps too, so that'll be fun. So basically, you'll get at least 3 knives, cigar talk, watch talk, and a bunch of other things, and I'll try to keep it to the same kind of limit. So that should be fun. A bunch of knives together in a video. And then as I get new Spydercos, new knives, we'll do the new knives. And I also, of course, this is the summer of trimming the collection. So you'll get those sales videos as well. Today, the knife of the day is a real special. You guys know I love production knives and mid-techs. If you go through the playlist, that's what they are. I do own some custom knives, about 6 or 7 of them. And usually I get them when I get a bonus at work and I just go crazy. So, the 7 of them I bought like three times I went custom shopping. This is one of them. I got it from Arizona Custom Knives, which I love. If you guys want to look at it for any knives, you should check that out. I stumbled upon it once, and I bought, oh man, I really love it. I love just to look at the knives on that, so go check it out. What they do a lot of times are custom knife makers give it to them. They're a co-signer to sell their knives. And this is one of them from George Muller, a well-known custom knife maker. And man, I have some wonderful pinnas, slip joints. I like a lot of the custom knives I have are kind of simple, but I was in a mood to just go all out. And so I got a George Muller. And actually, it wasn't expensive as I thought. It was expensive, but it wasn't that expensive. So let's talk about it. A lot going on here. Now let me tell you, usually on Arizona Custom Knives, it has all kinds of descriptions and stuff. This one didn't. But when it was sent, it's wonderful when you get the custom knife maker to give you all the information on his knife. Unfortunately, I don't know, you probably can't see it because it's white. Unfortunately, he hand wrote this stuff. So I will give you some information, some of which I can't really make out, okay? But it's wonderful to have that from the custom knife maker But I prefer when the custom knife maker types it out so you can read it. But let's talk about this. There's, as you can see, a lot going on. There's a bit of stick on this knife, and that's my fault. It really, I just need to. It's, you know, when you get a custom, a lot of times you just don't want to touch it. That's like me. And so, I mean, basically I take a pencil and that stick leaves. It also does flip well. I'll be flipping it open and stuff, but I have to remember it's push button. And when you push button it, it flies out. It's not switchblade. I mean, not light switch. Okay? And that makes a difference. I'm used to flipping something, you know, just so when it pushes, it goes. If I forget about push and you see me not flipping it open aggressively, you'll know it's my fault. Okay, I chatted a lot and we haven't gone over this knife. I apologize for that. I miss you guys when I miss a day. All right, look at that blade. So this is a custom, I believe it's named LL-CC folder from George Muller. Handmade everything, which is just beautiful. That blade is Damn Steel, and in his handwriting, Damn Steel from Sweden. He has a name, but it just looks like a scribble to me. But you can see how beautiful that Damn Steel is on that blade. Everything handmade. It's a very sharp knife as well. And look at that. You can see the layers of the steel on the spine of the knife. I love that. When you get Damascus, Damn Steel, or Damn Steel, and it's tightly packed, and you get that, I just love how beautiful that looks. 3.5 inches. The total knife is 7.5 inches. You'll see, I'll compare it with a Chris Reeve Inkosi and a Para 3 from Spyderco. So it's in that range. In the flipper, there's a ruby, little chip of a ruby inset in there. Yeah, there's a lot of these kind of details. Lot of details. Of course, a custom pivot, he used IKBS bearing system. So that's why it flips out there when I push button it like crazy. It's a wonderful IKBS bearing system inside of this custom pivot. Damn Steel from Sweden, but a different type of Damn Steel that, again, I can't make out on his card for the bolster. I love bolster knives. To me, it's a shout out. It's a salute to the past. You know, I remember my father and grandfather with bolster knives, and I really like that, even when Spyderco does them. But look at that. Just beautiful Damn Steel with that wonderful pivot. Is that beautiful? And the transition from that into, you ready? Into Mammoth, the Mammoth steel. Now, I don't know, what kind of Mammoth? It's Mammoth, is that Muller? Is that from Siberia? Here it is. I don't know. If you guys know, that's great, but man, it's such a wonderful material. So I don't know if it's Mammoth bark. I don't think it's Mammoth ivory. I don't think you can sell that. So, but look how beautiful it is. And I love the natural parts of it. I mean, he did a great job with the covering. It's nice and smooth, but there's imperfections in there. And look at all the different colors. Just a beautiful handle. That's what drove me to it. Yes, the Damascus, or Damn Steel, I'm a Damn Steel whore at some point. It just looks beautiful. I think if you're going to spend a lot of money on a knife, go for it. Or with the pinnas, I just sold one of my pinnas, so I have one left. It's like a lifetime knife, you know. That when I retire and I'm in a van, I dress up by dropping my pinna in my pocket. But man, what a beautiful knife. Look at the damn, first the damn steel bolster. I love that it's different than the damn steel on the blade, tighter. And then the transition into mammoth, and it's the smoothest transition of any knife I've seen. The production knives aren't as smooth, and the screws are inset. You feel nothing but smoothness. Just so well done. That's why you spend money on a custom knife, right? Liners are titanium, full titanium, not skeletonized, and he anodized those blue. Inside is his signature. On the back side, there is a back spacer. Again, you get a good look at the anodized tie and a back spacer with steel back spacer in between. Just a beautiful knife. Goes all the way around. And like I said, inside, when you see the finished inside of a back spacer, you know you're talking about an artist who loves making knives. On the back, yeah, the clip is damn the steel. Is this a beautiful piece or what? The clip is damn the steel, and he has a little white ruby inset in that as well. I don't know what I'm doing with my, I probably will get I'll run past my, I'll probably give you guys first shot at the customs. I know those are expensive and you guys aren't really into that, and I get it. They're really expensive. I'll probably go to a third, probably Arizona custom. I'll run them past you guys with a video sometime this summer to give you a shot at them, because I really, man, I'm happy that you guys are there. That I get to talk to you guys, not about what I work on, but the fun stuff. I just appreciate you all. So we'll do that, but then I'll probably let Arizona Customs deal with my customs as a third party vendor and pay them to do that. But this is a beautiful knife. This is a custom knife. This is probably, one of the least expensive. I'll tell you, I paid high $800 for this. So it's an expensive knife, but as I went through this, boy, it's so worth it. It really is. I mean, all of those materials put together so nice. Just a wonderful knife. Folks, this is the knife of the day. This, I hope, makes up for not having one yesterday. This is, and if you guys, a lot of you watch these in the future, so it doesn't matter to you. This, my good friends, is the George Muller LLCC flipper folder. IKBS bearings, custom everything, custom pivot with damn steel from Sweden on both the blade and different on the bolster, and then you have the mammoth. Oh, look at, I love when you put natural materials onto something like a knife. It just, again, salutes to the past, but man, with that wonderful modern material like IKBS. Here's the Chris Reeve Inkosi. Here's the Spyderco Para 3 to give you a more precise comparison. And that, my friends, is the knife of the day. You guys have a perfect day. Remember, new Spyderco's coming. Probably beginning of next week. Also, this weekend we'll have another sale video as I continue my trimming, and I only sell here on the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel for you guys. Let's see. And I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but it'll be something. Because I still need to trim. We're doing well with that. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're enjoying this and you like the fact that you have an exclusive look at Knives for Sale. So subscribe, turn on your notifications. You don't want to miss the new Spyderco knives, and you definitely don't want to miss when I post a sales video later this afternoon. Also remember, at some point I'm going to start bringing back my pocket dump deconstructions on this channel. It probably will be next week. I'll start doing pocket dump deconstructions and other like case knives, knives of the day, and kind of alternate them so that you'll get my daily carry. And remember, there's a lot of great knives in that, including cigars and watches and pins and all of that stuff. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Oh man, thank you guys, man. This week, it's just bored time, so it's all anxiety and stuff, and you guys have really made it special for me. I really appreciate that. I hope these videos do a little for that for you guys. Oh man, thank you for being there. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.